Hey guys, how's it going? It's Resident of Collinwood for YouTube. Resident underslash of underslash Collinwood for BitChute. I'm actually going to try to get a couple videos up throughout the day on BitChute as well because there's videos I didn't get up yet. This video is a review for the video game The Outer Worlds. Do I like this game? I somewhat like it. I do think a lot of the characters around you, first of all, depend on you. Other than the initial character you first meet, um, I forget her name now, Pavati, I think. Um, I love the dialogue interaction because the more dialogue you have, the the more conversation you can have. Obviously, there are cons of this game. My biggest issues with this game are this: I don't love. It's sort of like the graphic design was done on some good levels, but then it's like they forgot the rest of the fucking game. I mean, some of the worlds do look good from a certain standpoint, but then you start looking around and it don't take much to look like the lava. The lava looks just so cheesy. Um, to me, where they spent a lot of their layout design, their really their grandiose was their monsters. And I dare say that was done. I'd love to say it was done on purpose, but I'm not. I don't know. Um, it almost seems that way. The monsters look really, really good. To me, anyway, in my opinion, I like how the monsters look, and really, what really hurts the monsters is some of the monsters have special abilities. There's a monster that could burrow into the ground and come out at any given moment out of nowhere, but because of the layout design of the worlds, you could sort of tell. All you have to do is back up and look, like, just there. It's not like they're gonna appear behind you, if you're away from them far enough. I do feel this game feels like it was more made for the PS2 more so than the PS4 at times. That's right, I didn't say PS3, I said PS2. This has some PlayStation 2 like looking graphics at times. Um, that's sort of my biggest con of the game. I've heard some YouTubers and game reviewers complain about not being able to get the armor and helmet off. I've actually had no problem with it. Maybe that's just for the PC. Again, I'm playing mine on the PS4, so that might be the difference. I don't know. Um, Again, I don't know who's if this is for PC or not. I just know I'm playing mine on the PS4, and I'm not having any problem with it. Um, Let me think. I like that you can name your character. You're sort of creating a character. You can actually. I started when I get back to play this game again. When I start all over, because I don't know how close I am to actually beating it. I know I'm pretty far. Um, I've more just done the main missions. I've done some side missions. I'm actually trying to do a couple side missions when I get the time. So my biggest thing of this game is my biggest con of this game, the decision making process. It's sort of, and what I mean by that is the dialogue. It's like you could still choose. It's almost like nothing's permanent in the game at times with the dialogue decisions, except for main missions. If you're not on like a really important mission, that they're not going to let you go back. But if you're on a mission, it means jack and shit. And there's ones that do. Trust me. I'm going to give a great example. When I had to find the one guy's like research, it kept letting me go back and make a decision that I had already made like twice. So, and it's when you go and talk to that girl in the cell, and it's like, you either turn on her or you turn on the soldiers. If you turn on the soldiers, there's a bigger consequence. If you turn on her, there ain't shit. You just shoot her. Um, but so, because the soldiers are Cleo's thing, and trust me, you don't want to be the most wanted outlaw in space, so you're best just to shoot the thief. So I just shot her just to really, I honestly just shot her to shoot her because it kept making me, you know, go back and like talk to her, and I'm just like, we've already done this. So I just it gave me when it gave me the option just to fucking attack her, just fucking attack her. Um, you know, that's sort of the frustrating part of the game at times. I will admit that's another thing I don't like. Again, what do I like? Again, because I feel like I'm shitting on the game. I do like the creature design. I don't like the I don't the planet designs aren't complete shit, but they're pretty shitty at times. And again, because of how they're laid out, it sort of affects the monster's ability. And here's what gets me too. When you have your party with you for a battle, they will literally go off by themselves and just fight while you're trying to shoot from far away, and it's like, what the hell are you doing? I didn't tell you to get down there. But you can tell them to stop. I mean, that's not bad. It's just silly. It is. It's crazy. It is. So, I do wish there was a little more stealth in this game. There is some, but would I consider this a big stealth game? No, because the moments, to me, there should have been way more moments of stealth in this actual game. I'm not saying you can't sneak past somebody. You can, but there's never enough opportunity in this game when it comes to when you're somewhere outside and let's say you sneak past one person. Well, there's another group of either monsters or soldiers just up ahead. So really, sneaking past that group of soldiers is almost to the point of mute and pointless. So that's what I mean by lack of opportunity. It's like the opportunities they do give you, it means shit. So that's my biggest issues with the game. I like the guns they give you. There are plenty, and I love the you can modify them and you can upgrade them. That I love. Um, like any shooting game, and that's what this is to me. It's more of a shooter than anything else. This is not. This game will not be confused with a thief at all. Um, to me, I love the gun selection. I love the gunplay. The characters being able to like dodge you is something they really did well too. I like that, like the other soldiers. But at times, there are those characters that just seem pure dumb, pure dumb. So I don't usually rate games 10. I usually do 5. What would I give this? I would give this a 2.5. This is definitely a rent game, not an owned game. And yeah, I fucking owned it. I bought it. Dumb old me. But this game's a rent. It's not an own. It's fun to play. I'm not saying it's not. It is fun. But that's my review of The Outer Worlds.